something else. I mean, it's been a year. Do something. Well, I told these people I talked to you, just put a bug in your ear.
I'm open. I'm open to the concept.
Okay.
But, all right, so we got 2 minutes till showtime. Maurice Tani and his compatriots will be taking the stage in a moment. We would request a $20 cover per employed adult, if possible. If it's not possible, then you can maybe just give me your credit card and I'll use it later. When it seems like something will clear. But there's no rush for me to collect the cover. If you got it now, get it now. You can get it back there at the back. Whatever.
Venmo's okay?
So, Venmo's okay. It goes to Bird and Beckett. You just spell that out with no interruption. BIRDANDBECKETT.
What's the suggestion?
20. Yeah. Right?
G-O-D-O-T exclamation point.
What are you talking about? What is he talking about? Yeah. So I don't really have a level on your guitar yet. So
Let's do that. I need to let this thing charge for a minute.
I hear that, yeah. And there may be a slight delay. We'll see. Okay. Hi, Gene.
Thursday, he's going to go to Martini's. There was actually Maurice and Mike play. As Ira Morrow also slipped in. But Don Goldberg promotes it, so she does and there's swap set and all that. But anyway, this is Thursday, Monday. The flying Salvia. I think Georgia is 6:30. I think 7 or 7:30. I think is the actual start. It's only going to be like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Okay. Well, thanks for telling us.
You've been listening to it.
Nothing would work.
This is
Yeah, I play with like a bus.
Okay, so I'll check that out.
They're all doing gigs in the next couple of weeks and they add a new song. And it's all like
6:30.
60s and
So I would confirm it with Henry, but I think it's like 57 or 70.
Deep Purple and Partridge Family and Carol King and the Animals.
You know, we might just.
Can you play just a little bit? Let me get a balance against you. How you doing, Eric? I can only see you kind of as a silhouette, a handsome silhouette, but hold a second. What do you need?
There's a great feeling in it.
It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. All right. So Eric, do you want to? Do we want to like run sound check or should we just like go for it?
Yeah, I'll throw away those first two later. All right, let's have a little sound check.
A little sound check. I took my mattress on the floor. I've removed the closet door. I've exposed each place that a skeleton could hide. I looked for ghosts up in the attic, looked for signal in the static. I took a flashlight to the greasy underside. I sold everything I could, burned still more as firewood, left the rest on the street for the trash. How we doing there? I got 1, 5, 6, 10. Okay, good. Are you going to start streaming this thing soon, or?
We are streaming.
Oh, we're streaming now.
Straighten up.
So that was. All right. Well, can we have that dramatic lighting that you like to give us? I didn't think we were going without the dramatic lighting.
We were about to leave.
Fly by nature.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
There we go.
I was concerned that we had that my demographic had too many football fans in it, and that we were going to be a little light on the. But this is well, it's not the biggest crowd, but it's one of the best looking crowds. So let's start with the lover's card, since we've named this show the what did I call it? Secrets of Love? No, it's lessons of love. Because we're in, whoa, we got some crazy sound here. This is Valentine's week.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're, he's still hunched over the board back there. It just gives me the feeling like, that something is still in the mix here.
We're good.
He says we're good.
Those guys just keep turning knobs.
Yeah. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. So you're all set there. Show me your palms, show me your wrists, show me the story of your life, with all the little twists. Teach me a song, and after you're gone, it will linger on my lips. La 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 la. Take me away. I've never been. We'll soak into each other's pores, and under our skin, hold me near, and we'll disappear as we hear that sweet violin. La 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 la. And broken hearts. The moon is Mars, and Venus is sky. Henry Salvia on the keys. And Greg Kehret back here on the bass. Doghouse bass. Stand on the gas. Feet to the flames. We'll move heaven and earth till they merge as one and the same. We'll go along, go hammer and tongs, strip this song right down to the frame. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. All right. I thought about preparing an actual set here, but I seem to have my usual modus operandi is I will prepare a set and then just completely abandon it. And so that first song, I don't know, that was out of the second set here. So we'll let's go for Slim. This one isn't so much about a lover kind of song. This one's about a friend, about a good friend. The plastic numbers are flicking. My old Timex is ticking. On the bedside table, inches from my head. And I'm waiting for the radio, the last 10 minutes of the all-night show before the buzzer finally drives me out of bed. I can't bear to open up my eyes and face another day. This week has been tougher than I could ever say. I'd love if I could sleep until this pain's a memory, but I'm just too weak and beaten down to face reality. Hey pal, I need a favor, some help here if you can. I've no one else to turn to, and Slim, you've always been my man. There are all kinds of losses when you think you've seen them all. A new one shows you just how much farther you can fall. I thought this was the one I'd waited for. I thought I'd opened up the world, but now I've closed the door. Hey pal, I need a favor, some help here if you can. I've no one else to turn to, and Slim, you've always been my man. Would you go in for me, Slim? Take my shift from me today. I need a day of rest. When I'm back, I'll be my best. Please go in for me, Slim. I swear I'll pay you back some way. Cover me just one more time. I hate to ask, but really I'm begging you to go in for me, Slim. I'm begging you to go in for me, Slim. I know this ain't the first time, and probably not the last. You know I do the same for you, I would have in the past. But you've always seemed to float on top, and I'm always sinking fast. I don't want to talk about it. In time I'll come around. I'm lonely and defeated, but through through experience I found that losing makes you stronger than winning ever can. I'm the strongest of the strong men. I'm a loser Superman. Hey pal, I need a favor. Some help here if you can. I've no one else to turn to when Slim, you've always been my man. Would you go in for me, Slim? Take my shift from me today. I need a day of rest. When I'm back, I'll be my best. Please go in for me, Slim. I swear I'll pay you back some way. Cover me just one more time. I hate to ask, but really I'm begging you to go in for me, Slim. I'm begging you to go in for me, Slim. Begging you to go in for me, Slim. It was all sounding so nice. I got distracted at the end there. What's in the bourbon therapy? This one is a pretty new song. For those of you who have been seeing me for quite a while, you know that new songs don't come along that often with me. I'm a very, very slow writer, and perhaps if I used my right hand instead of left, I might be able to write quicker. But this one's actually a co-write with a friend of mine up in Portland named Jim Brunberg. He used to have a band called Box Set, and he was. Last year, he called me and said that he was doing an album of what he described as like, American standards, the Great American Songbook kind of stuff, and stuff like Nature Boy or those kinds of, they're really cool, well-written songs. And he wanted to know if I wanted to do a duet with him, buddy duet. And so we started looking for something to do, and man, we must have run through a dozen songs, and it was like, let's just write something. And so I think this is the only original song on his record. His record is called "Crooning Through the Apocalypse." And this is it was written as a buddy duet, two guys, and these two guys have been meeting in the same bar for years, every week, and they're old friends, and they talk about their problems and the state of the world, and this is the end of the night, and they're paying up and paying their tab and getting ready to leave, and kind of lamenting how after all the talking that they've done, really nothing has changed. And it sort of reminded me of that thing that Richard Alpert, Baba Ram Das, talks about. He said, after all of the therapy he had been through, and all of the hallucinogens, and all of the various meditative techniques and stuff that he had been through, that he had done, not one of his neuroses had been cured. What he had found was that the ability to recognize these demons when they come in, let them run around the room once, and the ability to open the door and let them run out the other side, and rather than staying with them. And that's kind of where these two guys are at.
Hike the video.
What was that?
We should hike the video.
Oh, right. We Henry and I were up in Portland during the summer, and we did a video of the song, and Henry plays a very convincing bartender in there, and Jim and I do a lot of stumbling down back alleys in Portland. It's fascinating cinema. It's look it up. The song is called "Bourbon Therapy." That was really quiet a night we've had this evening. They've left nothing on the table in this bar. And after all the hearty laughs and bitter grieving, Not a thing has changed, still here we are. In all the years we've had these weekly meetings, these heavy conversations make me think. It seems like life hands us a lesson with each beating. Have we wised up or just had too many drinks? I wonder, is this the weight of wisdom or just too many drinks? There are lessons to be learned, but we haven't learned a thing from experience or bourbon therapy. We've both been married men, but we're bachelors again, and love remains a mystery. Take one, Henry. Our research on the subject is exhausting, submitted for our weekly peer review. But our findings are not worth the drinks they're costing, and our peers like us are fools. Yes, our peers like us are fools. There are lessons to be learned, but we haven't learned a thing from experience or bourbon therapy. We've both been married men, but we're bachelors again, and love remains a mystery. Let's do one I know a little bit better. How about let's go with the Poison. This is a fairly old song. If you've seen me before, you probably heard this song. I'll just say, for those of you who haven't seen me before, this is a song that is about the concept of desire and how the Buddhists say that desire is the source of suffering, and human nature is such that often we know that it's not going to work out. Suffering is going to come, but that doesn't stop us from wanting it anyway. And that's the character in this song. Well, it's winter in my soul. I'm stumbling through the snow. Love's bitter and it's cold, and I've got nowhere to go. I know I should push on, but I've lost my will to try. There's a place on up the road where I'll lay right down and die. Feed me poison, but just a little at a time. Let me taste that first sweet kiss. Let me savor the sublime. Give me poison, I'll just close my eyes, let it smother all the pain, stick it straight into my vein and say you'll be mine. I used to wonder who I am, I don't wonder anymore. The mirror shows a face that I've never seen before. I've hidden all my scars, burned away my fingerprints, playing in the flames, destroying evidence. Feed me poison, but just a little at a time. Let me taste that first sweet kiss. Let me savor the sublime. Feed me poison, I'll just close my eyes, let it smother all the pain, stick it straight into my vein and say you'll be mine. Feed me poison, but just a little at a time. Let me taste that first sweet kiss. Let me savor the sublime. Give me poison, I'll just close my eyes, let it smother all the pain, stick it straight into my vein and say you'll be mine. Let it smother all the pain, stick it straight into my vein and say you'll be mine. That was nice, fellas. Great work, great work. Greg, is this your third, fourth show with us? Third, somehow? Monkey House, Grand Central Station. Oh, this is the third one. The third one. Third time, yeah. Oh, let's do Southern Exposure. Is that one?
Oh, I forgot Martinis.
Oh, Martinez. Right. Okay, fourth one.
How could you forget that?
This song, Janine, is my collar straight?
Let's see, 15 feet away. It looks pretty
How
good.
am I doing here?
What do you
You know, the green room in this place isn't up to the standards of many of the other finer jazz establishments in the area. I couldn't hear her response, so I'm just going to go with it here. Or Jeff, you're all right. All right, good. This is a song about a guy who. This guy is someone who is rather overburdened with the metaphors of romance. This person is, and by metaphors of romance, I mean the kind of like Hallmark card imagery of Valentine's Day romance, beautiful starry nights, lovely sunsets, that sort of thing. But he's got a broken heart, and so he finds that when he is exposed to this kind of stuff, it makes him sad. And he's a sensitive little guy, and so he decides to move someplace where he doesn't have to experience these this kind of imagery for 4 or 5 months out of the year, and so it leads to what anybody would do. Jeff, you would know this is the guy gets himself a job above the Arctic Circle, where the sun doesn't set for long periods of time, and sometimes it never comes up. So this is called Southern Exposure. What did I get wrong here? Did I write this song? So I'm going to start this one more time. And Eric, you just edited this out of the. Oh wait, it's a live stream. Oh my God. Okay, 3, 4. Southern exposure, I need closure. I've sailed this ship all over the world. From the deck of this bar I've roamed near and far, looking for a place to unfurl. It's a warm summer night, the sun's dim light sits low in the northern skies. It streams in the window, warm golden yellow. It's midnight on the 4th of July. It's months since I've got here, the plan is still unclear. No rudder, but I've plenty of sail. The temperature's lonely and measured in only degrees of translucent to pale. I'm dreading the sunset, it looms like an old debt I can't afford and long past due. When night falls, the stars rise and light up the dark skies, but stars just make me think about home, home and you. You were the star to guide me back, but when I scan the evening skies, where you once were is empty black. Such a lonely fool am I. I'm alright without a home. I'll keep busy, I'll get through. In the day I'm just alone, but at night I'm without you. The sun's my companion, lighting a canyon carved deep by a river of love. Once overflowing, the riverbed is showing it must look pretty sad from above. But I was looking for a place where the sun never sets, and I'd never have to face another night of my regrets. I'm alright without a home. I'll keep busy, I'll make do. In the day I'm just alone, but at night I'm without you. In the day I'm just alone, but at night I'm without you. Southern exposure, I need closure. The last house at the end of a dead-end street. I have to. I gotta shorten this. I think we're just gonna call it Dead End Street.
Yeah,
That sign seems better than the last house.
Dead end.
Dead End, yeah. This is another new song. Well, relatively by my standards, and it's got an awfully long title, and I'm slowly shortening it up. I haven't come up with a good acronym for it yet because it's just the song is called "The Last House at the End of a Dead End Street," and it's about a guy who has been in kind of a shady business, and he has been, what's the word, deposed. He's been taken down from his seat at his seat of power, and he tried to sort of get away from that scene, and did what he could. But at the end of the song, he's finally just sort of given up and made a call to the organization and just said, "Just come pick me up. I'm, you know what that's like. Everyone can, I'm sure everyone can relate to that. It's this one is right. That's all right. I'll rely on Greg for this one. One, two, 1, 2. I was high in the hard part of town. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, but the view, you remember that view, the view while you rosin the bow while it all burned down. Chase the dragon down some boulevard for another punch on your first time car. And when you fall, oh, when you fall, when you fall all the way from the top, it's a long way down. So you fall, and you land on your feet. You take off running, and you run till you're beat. You wear down your heels, oh, you wear down those heels. You wear out your soul with those shoes on a dead-end street. Oh, $1 seems rich when you ain't got a dime. An hour seems long when you ain't got the time. I'm waiting here, send round the car. I've been gone for a while, but I haven't gone far. Look for the last, just look for the last house at the end of a dead-end street. I'm going nowhere. There's nowhere to go. I've been gone every hole in this town with nothing to show. But I was close, too close to have missed. I could feel her breath on the dice, but never the kiss. A dollar seems rich when you ain't got a dime. An hour seems long when you ain't got the time. I'm waiting here, send round the car. I've been gone for a while, but I haven't gone far. Look for the last, just look for the last. The last house at the end of a dead-end street. Oh, the last house at the end of a dead-end street. Me too. Me too. We're gonna get. He got him right though, because we actually were right now.
Playing them for the whole tune.
Let's see. Here's this song. I guess Pam hasn't shown up. We'll leave her alone with that. This is a song that takes place in Los Angeles about 1952. Our protagonist in this song is a person who is vexed by a set of demons that will remain unnamed in the song, because it's not really important what those demons are. The point is that they have been wrestling with these demons, and that they have found just a little bit of solace in the person that lives upstairs from them, who is just slightly more tortured than they are. Hear you pacing upstairs every night until dawn, dragging your baggage around, making plans to move on. I've seen you try it before, but it's yet to work out. Every road leads somewhere. I can plan the right route. I watch you soar too high. I saw you plunge too deep. I watched you burn too hot, shine too bright, sell too cheap. I don't care where you're bound. I need to cover some ground. My bag is packed in your car. Take me with you when you go too far. Take me with you when you go too far. Risking it all, skating out to the edge. I just bleed on the keys. while you stand on the ledge. I wanna take that chance, going over the fall. This town just blackens the page while the white water calls. Watch you soar too high. I saw you plunge too deep. I saw you burn too hot, shine too bright, sell too cheap. I don't care where you're bound. I need to cover some ground. My bag is packed in your car, and take me with you when you go too far. Take me with you when you go too far. Watch you soar too high. I saw you plunge too deep. I saw you burn too hot, shine too bright, and sell too cheap. I don't care where you're bound. I need to cover some ground. My bag is packed in your car. Take me with you when you go too far. Take me with you when you go too far. My bag is packed in your car. Take me with you when you go too far. Take me with you when you go too far. So confused, I keep flipping the wrong one. So we are. They don't even look that much alike. Let me just check the time here. Are we? Okay. Well, what we will do is let's do one more, and then we'll take a short break. And by the way, I was thinking we've got some CDs for sale over here, and I was looking at the stack of CDs at home, and I was thinking, if you buy a CD, we'll give you another CD. So yeah, it's a what do they call it? BOGO?
BOGO. Yeah, buy one get one.
Bu-
Buy one get one.
Buy one get one. Buy one get one. Actually, if you deal with my wife when she does it, she might even give you two. I don't know. It's we're wheeling and dealing. We're blowing them out here. How do we do it, friends? Volume. Crazy Eddie. Okay, so we're going to do the truth. This is by the way, that last song, Henry and his wife Kathleen, Henry Salvia, Kathleen Salvia, have their wonderful combo called the Flying Salvias. You should go and see them. They do a fantastic version of that last song. That's
We're going to do it this Thursday at Martuni's.
oh, they're playing Martuni's. Do you guys know about Martuni's? It's a really, I'd call it really a classic cocktail.
Absolutely.
Classic cocktail bar.
Called it Henry's Hideaway.
And it's right at the corner of Market and Valencia. You know, Valencia is the only street that runs between Market and Mission that is longer than a block. San Francisco fun fact. This song is, whenever Kathleen comes to one of these shows, I get her to come up here and sing this with me as a duet. And I have to give her tremendous credit because this is really hard to sing, especially a harmony to it. But this song I wrote thinking it was going to be kind of an adult. It's an adult song, and I picture it as kind of a Scandinavian a Bergman film, black and white, grainy.
Like an adult fairy tale.
It's an adult fairy tale. That's good. That's good. All right. So.
Guys in white hoods.
Let's see. Let's just do it. 2, 3, 4. For 1,000 nights I was beside you, but by your side I was alone. My heart was open, I was defenseless. My soul was empty, how I hungered, but there was nothing in your arms to fill the void. For 1,000 nights, 3 years of aching, an open wound that never healed. The truth is that I left you, but you were never there. But the truth is I still care. Take some, Henry. Hope sprang eternal, but by your side I was a fool. My love unanswered, unrequited, my mind was clouded with desire. I was blinded, there was brilliance, but no heat. For 1,000 nights, 3 years of longing to feel a love that could never be. The truth is that I love you, but the truth isn't always fair, because the truth is you don't care. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break here, and then we'll come back and do the good songs in the second set. That's a.
Don't forget the merch.
Don't forget.
Okay.
Don't forget the money side of it for Eric.
I did happen to come down to this end of the room tonight. So, yeah, we could use your cover charges to help us pay the musicians. So, if you're sneaking out, catch me on the way out. If you're sticking around, catch me right away in. Thanks very much for being here. How about for Maurice Tani?
Yeah.
How about for Henry and Greg?
Thank you all for coming out and on this. Yeah, I know it's a religious holiday for many sports fans, but you've.
I'm an atheist tonight. I'm going to be excommunicated.
Scariest of half times.
It's gonna go on for hours.
Really?
It's on until tomorrow.
Thank you.
We were just talking about how we were coming to their
On the road.
I know, I told them all.
Oh, you told us? We were just talking about that on the way.
Well, you know, I remember being worried.
Yeah,
I was.
Yeah, it's not.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Is Richard Rice around?
Richard Rice is working.
He's working. Well, good for him. It's a good year to help.
Somebody has to.
He's self-employed, you know, so.
Fine.
Oh, excellent. Oh, good, good. You know, man, I should have been playing more blue. Oh, you know,
It's meant to be though.
Yeah, that's why we always play me right in.
Yeah, we had some.
well, when the lights aren't too bright, you sort of see it. Because even though big.
Yeah, I was too busy during the beginning to take care
It's
of
all
that.
different ways.
There's a bunch of interesting.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Well, it's not very.
Makes up start maybe 50 people.
How are you? Glad you made it down.
You can't see people.
One set.
What's going on? Oh, yeah. Claudia?
Oh, could they be there? And then there's on food.
Oh, excellent. Please, yes, we'll I'll try to get Greg, give me Eric, give me an invitation.
Oh, well.
But thanks for coming. Are you on Facebook?
There's never been a better time. It's really nutty because I guess people are gonna find out what a truck driver
Yeah. Just yell stuff out. Yell things out. I do. They're really yelling. Truck drivers. What song does he do that's a truck driver song? He'll come close. Yeah, I like that too.
And they got Blackwater. You know, some of the, there's that thing with Bernie trying to get department.
And I'll remind him also, how's that truck driver song coming?
Yeah, right. Paying attention last time. Oh, this is a company that was purchased by Blackwater because needed to send Ron Jess and Blackwater needed to send Jess. They're not I'll call somebody from the government. I've tried many days to make myself go up there.
This is more
Why you hit
I was talking to a friend of mine that's in my What, wait, which one?
Actually, it went to this restaurant in DC.
The tin, there was there about them.
It's in DC. So Jose Andres is world.
Oh, right,
I
right,
went
right.
to DC for last year.
Well, apparently there was this, there's the laundry, the book order, and there's this guy who
Nothing over there.
We're all suffering.
apparently he's been
Rich and I have like
wearing,
wearing
like a red hat,
except for something like that.
fake ice jacket, and like, remind people.
Till Friday.
He likes very recognized. So I like
Thursday, that.
Oh, okay, I see, okay.
Well, you know how it is, once you touch something, you own it. Yeah, well, that's true too. Next time. Yeah, yeah. Good part of the laundry.
yeah, well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
We got into this.
You can give me a ride home and come back, right?
I can give you a ride to BART.
I'll walk to BART, okay?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's right there.
You can do it in advance.
So Eric wants you to write a truck driving song.
A truck driving.
Where is it? Yeah, I think these people, like, look at their faces, they have a little guilt going on. It's a whole truck driving song, and they
Were you hoping to hear country music?
No.
Okay.
No, they just want you to
What was
write
your,
a
what was
truck
your old
driving
country
song.
band? Was it, you had a number in it.
77 El Dior.
Does that still exist in any form?
It's a brand, really. It's when I have a, when I'm working with like a
It's a
regular band with
concept.
drums and all that, I use that name for them. But I am pretty much the last remaining member of that band. So, but
Well, there used to be those sort of like, you know,
Oh, I know what
the three, Labor Day and Memorial Day thing is Del Rio or whatever.
yeah, those are great. Those are a lot of fun. I try to, I'm local, right? So I play a lot of different places. So I try to mix up what I'm doing. So don't want to see the same thing every time. So a room like this, I play a little more jazzy stuff. With at Rancho Nicasio, we play more kind of honky tonk.
Where's Rancho Nicasio?
In Nicasio,
It's a fabulous place. Yeah, the country is beautiful, and you're outside. Usually, there's an inside.
Well, you
I
do
don't
a
actually
similar.
know where Nicasio is.
Yeah, you kind of go
Is
through
it
when you
south
go to
or
Point
north?
Reyes.
North, it's a Marin.
It's by Point Reyes.
Out in West Marin.
What country song could you do? Could you do a George Jones?
Well, we have a limited amount of material that.
Keith, so
No, we don't really have any George Jones covers.
Oh, really? Is it a good way to not or?
I'm not even sure if we can do When I'm Drinking.
Did you tell them about it or?
have you heard When I'm Drinking?
Oh,
Oh, it's kind of a honky tonk thing.
it is a honky tonk.
It doesn't mention a truck. What? I got up.
Oh, okay.
No, the lights when you're standing on stage. I don't like mushrooms.
I mean, it's not bad. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just talking to them. Boom.
When I was going up to the first time I did it.
different too. They're like, they're a little smaller than some of them. Some of them
Oh, right, I forgot.
yeah, right.
Sometimes I could totally try.
You're doing a lot of times it was like the main aspect.
Yeah.
Some years ago, we had really bad rain.
And the concept is, when they're talking about how to do that, or they want to-
Hey!
instead of like trying to learn.
Well,
This is Stacy.
I know, it's just like, okay,
She was just saying, oh, you know, Maurice.
how do you?
He did it. I gave her the
it's clean, it's easy.
Right. You know,
It's a good one. The other time, we might have to do this. I know it's a new.
the schools, I didn't know was somebody with this crazy psycho killer song. I think it was not, they were thinking it was kind of casual, but I just think this looks like some sort of after that, I think he always just sort of held me.
That's so funny. Was that Rick Johnson?
That was probably it.
Oh, yeah, Rick was
No, you can tell this.
what happened to me, I worked there for 10 years, but what ended up happening is like they cut all those hours back. The rate was so high from the .com era that I was getting paid more than the priests. You know what I mean?
And they finally, they moved your office down into the basement.
Yeah, it was down in the crypt. No, but it was truly a great gig for me because they also actually had to, you
Next thing you know, she's owning a cave in France.
Well, I had actually bought the property right before they offered me the job.
He's jumping oils and greases and food stuff and all that. Well, no, it wasn't in the house.
We'll let you go there. Uploading the sermon from top.
And then I said,
Worldwide, international.
then it dawned on me.
I know it's a good one.
You know, what
We actually started in
you like your food.
something like that, but Wix, I never got any farther than that. Yeah, it needs it. My website, as somebody who used to build websites, it's like embarrassing because how bad my website is.
You were part of
Whole big place.
Yeah, we were gonna make CD-ROMs.
Are you still doing that?
Almost, you know, I thought eventually I was only online stuff. I don't do any online.
Your neighborhood along the all those restaurants. It's the same thing in my neighborhood.
Here or there or whatever. I've never gotten so much as $1 back from any effort I have ever made.
The mics don't bother him or something.
Every $1 I've ever made has come to the word of mouth. People that are Yep. All right, so
she's a big client. Yeah.
I really want to know you with the dog fight.
we should go back and
I didn't do it.
do this. All right, you guys gonna hang out?
Give him a break. So, 50
I like to tell people that basically everything I'm doing is all lip sync, and that starts up the track, and I just
really heard that.
but actually it's a page count. Pages on the yeah, that's why I'm singing along towards the end of the song. I'm okay, we'll do that one next. Who was this guy?
Oh, yeah, it's still the English. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with that. We might have to take that and maybe hide that.
That's very kind. All right, well, I should get these guys back and we'll round up my crew.
I'm gonna actually have to run, but this is great.
It's good to see you.
If it's on, I know
Oh, you know I play guitar. You knew that.
You did. I think you're right. A lot of songs too, occasionally.
So when you get that card,
You know what?
We walked up, like by the alley, but the greenway, obviously, was the house, and then and then we walked up to the park, we took the young people.
Say hi to Richard for me.
What? Nothing. They just live.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we did that.
They figured it out.
It was moist.
It was moist. So I usually like tramping up the hillside. They will do that one of these days.
They got sick.
Well, I would like to actually walk all the way to Shaughnessy.
And it's really easy to see the kind of comparison. So you can hear everything. You can drive in. You would know. You should
Can't do raisins. Oh, you can't. No raisins. No raisin chocolate. Raisins.
I'm worried about that. Leslie isn't going to be putting the things outside. I think the city might be able to take that. I've got to find out who's going to be in charge of what's going to happen, because that's one of my favorite gigs, is to play that outdoor thing.
Maybe it's
If you find out anything, let me know. Okay, where's that?
she's like Maurice. Stacy guys don't know that wrong.
Well, I mean, I leave it, I charge overnight, you know, so, you know, I have two phones, because I have one phone. I charge that phone every night, and the other one.
She also got her. She also did. We'll breathe.
Stacy, yes.
Oh, it's Street in Clearwater.
Feed me, pet me, let me outside. Change my litter.
And I only say that because it's the next one that came up on my thing. Eric, are you all set there? Do you have any particular message you want to deliver before the upcoming concerts or anything like that? Or?
Lots of concerts coming up. We got a whole panoply. Is that a word? A panoply? A panoply? Anybody want to play
Monopoly?
panoply of continued romance kind of nights. This being Lessons of Love. It's on the flyer. Very nice. Very nice. Tales of organized crime. Yes. And perhaps a little fashion industry.
That's right. Organized crime, the fashion industry, and unrequited love.
And unrequited love, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you get tonight. And if you haven't had enough romance, come back. The 13th, we've got a lovely show. The 14th, we got a lovely show. The 15th, all very, very muy romantico. Okay? So think about that. I think that we're talking Thursday, Friday, Saturday there. Sunday, it's just forget it. Divorce time. Okay, thank you for being here.
The prophets were up, but they shut this place down. And 800 folks lost their jobs in this factory town. Now they're making it cheaper and almost as good in some third world country out there than we ever could. We ain't in the game, we ain't on a team. We watch from the stands our American dream. We're watching it all from the cheap seats. This sure as hell ain't luxury suites. The big screen will show what they want us to know, and no matter who loses, they win. No matter who loses, they win. When the big box appeared just outside of town, within a year, most of Main Street was dead and shut down. There were lots of new jobs, the new suburban coal mine had us working full time beneath the poverty line. We ain't singing the song, we ain't even singing along. This far from the stage, can't see what's going on. We're watching it all from the cheap seats. They sure as hell ain't luxury suites. The big screen will show what they want us to know, and no matter who loses, they win. No matter who loses, they win. We never needed to be rich. We never thought that we'd be poor. The truth lies in the middle. There's no middle here no more. man when I was a boy. I asked him, Dad, is our family rich or are we poor? He said, neither, son. I remember his smile. He said, we're like everyone else in this town, and the middle's just fine. So where'd we go wrong? What didn't we see? It's Saturday night in the land of the free. We're watching it all from the cheap seats. They sure as hell ain't luxury suites. The big screen will show what they want us to know, and no matter who loses, they win. No matter who loses, they win. So, I don't know if, I think Angela left, and so it's probably okay for us to do this at this point, but you guys know Angela Lily Bennett? Or who I like to refer to as Angela Lily Beckett for her participation in this hallowed venue. It's she does, for a number of years, she had a group with two other women, and they called themselves the Bad Mommies, and they would do these, what do you call them? They were sort of parodies of, they would rewrite the lyrics to popular songs, and they would do them. They, had just with a ukulele and a guitar, maybe, and that one of her, you can actually, I think, still buy their album here, Bad Mommies. But she's doing a thing now with another friend of hers, just the two of them, and this started off as these videos that she would do during the pandemic from her house. Just, I think it was 100 songs in 100 days or something like that she was doing, and it was and charming, very very charming, because she would pick punk rock songs or heavy metal songs or who knows what, and do them by herself with an ukulele. It was always illuminating, I would say, was a good word for it. Anyway, she called me a week and a half ago or so and said, asked me if she could do this song, and I thought, this is a really weird choice for her to make. This is a pretty dark song. It's about a guy who has had a checkered past. He's been maybe some sort of type of a CEO or a company president or something like this, in a position of power, and he would use that position to, in kind of an abusive manner, in ways that today would not be considered acceptable, but at the time, maybe it was the 50s or the 60s, he was, or even 70s, it was tolerated. But since that time, he has sort of had a come to Jesus moment and decided that behavior was not acceptable, which it wasn't, but he has tried to clean up his act and straighten out his life. But in this song, he's lamenting how he knows in the back of his mind that at any point his past could come back and bite him on the ass. I put my mattress on the floor. I've removed the closet door. I've exposed each place that a skeleton could hide. I took a ghost up in the attic, looked for signal in the static. I took a flashlight to the greasy underside. I sold everything I could, burned still more as firewood, left the rest on the street for the trash to take away. There's a square left on the wall where the sunlight used to fall on that picture of you at sunset every day. So I painted every room, left each corner with a broom. I've scrubbed away every scratch and mark. But when the night brings on the gloom, I keep a light on in every room. But when I close my eyes, there are monsters in the dark. When I close my eyes, there are monsters in the dark. Boxes in the cellar dating back to Rockefeller, full of broken schemes I'd intended to repair. There were stains left on the floor, 2 long scratches to the door. It took a year to clear the sulfur from the air. The echo bounces off the wall from my footsteps down the hall. It's the sound of owning nothing left to say. I finally cleared it all, ran the final uninstall, and the sunlight floods these empty rooms all day. And at last it's all been cleared. There is nothing here to fear. I've scrubbed away every scratch and mark. But when the night brings on the gloom, I keep a light on in every room. But when I close my eyes, there are monsters in the dark. Oh, when I close my eyes, there are monsters in the dark. Take one, Henry. Echo bounces off the wall from my footsteps down the hall. It's the sound of owning nothing left to say. I finally cleared it all. I ran the final uninstall, and the sunlight floods these empty rooms all day. And at last it's all been cleared. There is nothing here to fear. I've scrubbed away every scratch and mark. But when the night brings on the gloom, I keep a light on in every room. But when I close my eyes, there are monsters in the dark. When I close my eyes, there are monsters in the dark. In the dark. in the dark, in the dark. So, Angela and her pal Sharon have just put out a cover of that done with two ukuleles, a regular ukulele and an ukulele bass, and the two of them singing it. And they're dressed like they've just come from a PTA meeting. Is that a fair assessment? I think. And it's done in one of their bedrooms, and it is. I tell you, they look so nice. And the song is so creepy. It's like even creepier with them singing. I'm not quite sure what to make of it, but I'm delighted that someone else would put their creative energy into the work. Let's do the new dress song. It's in tune today, right? It was a new day, and at the edge of town, she pulled up to the sign by the light of the rising sun. And with a new brush and some old paint, lowered the population here by one. She's painting her new dress red, as dark as the color of blood in the pale moonlight. Her new dress is red tonight. She painted herself into a corner. There was nowhere to go in that town of brown and gray. Now she's sketching a new horizon. It's wide and it's straight and it never fades away. Yeah, she's painting her new dress red, as dark as the color of blood in the pale moonlight. Her new dress is red tonight. It's a still night in a still life. She's cleaning her brushes in a bucket of kerosene. And it's a new day in a new town. fish in the bucket and she'll have her slate wiped clean. Yeah, she's painting her new dress red, as dark as the color of blood in the pale moonlight. Her new dress is red tonight. Yeah, she's painting her new dress red, as dark as the color of blood in the pale moonlight. Her new dress is red tonight. 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 No one got hurt in the writing of that song. Let's do out with the old. A lot of these songs, especially the earlier ones, I'm playing with a capo here because many of them were originally written for a female vocalist to sing. And when the time finally came around for me to have to sing them myself, rather than relearning them, my lazy ass just said, well, just capo up, and I'd leave it at that. But if I was... this is called Out With The Old. Well, I see my burning bridges, my hands burst into flame. I seek the cool, cool water as my ship sails out of frame. Our bloody lips, our bleeding hearts call out the ghost by name, and check them off some master list as my ship sails out of frame. Out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. I press against the window so my skin can feel the view. Out with the old, in with the new. Crack this lacquer box and breathe the blackened scent of sin from where we swore we'd never tread, yet found ourselves within. Our jaundiced eye, our bitten tongue, blind the mute, the lame. What tortures me now calls to you as my ship sails out of frame. Out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. I press against the window so my skin can feel the view. out with the old, in with the new, out with the old, in with the new. Keeping a little watch on the time here, 6:40. All right, let's play the new one, the new one. This one, this is the new one of the world premiere, I believe this is. Yes, we're up here without a net. I'm not even going to try and describe it. I haven't worked out pattern for the beginning of the song yet, so we'll. That's how new it is. I don't even know what this song's about. So we'll just go that little intro. It's 6/8, right? Yeah. Okay, we're all in agreement.
12/8 feel, yeah. It's really
That 12/8 feel. Okay.
2 6/8 stuck together. With duct tape.
One. One, two, three, 1, 2. Okay, here we go. That look made a scene. She doesn't wear her pain on her sleeve. The hurt that she feels, she conceals, locked away deep within her dark heart. She hides her regrets, the things that she wishes to forget. A graveyard of tears, secrets and fears, out of you, buried in her dark heart. We can manage the damage, we can dance in the wreckage and wash away the blood in the rain. We can walk across the coals, we can purify our souls and find profound in the profane. She goes there all alone. She faces down her demons on her own. The world never sees the suffering that she's locked away deep within her dark heart. dance in the wreckage and wash away the blood in the rain. We can walk across the coals, we can purify our souls and find profound in the profane. She goes there all alone. She faces down her demons on her own. The world never sees the suffering that she's locked away deep within her dark heart. Locked away deep within her dark heart. Nobody got hurt on that one. That was a
Scream, but I'll be all right. Shake it off.
we're good. Yeah, just shake that one off. Yeah, that's good. All right, this one is of all the songs we've done tonight. This is the one that actually qualifies with the tag about the organized crime and what was that? What else was I saying? The organized and unrequited love. This is the one. This is starts with the B, right? That's what. One, two, 1, 2. I saw your ring down in the big glass case downtown at JD's. Among all the bling, I'd know it anywhere, the sight of Hades. You always knew desire makes a poor business partner, but you'd make it through. And the big houses love a stylish martyr. Oh, what is beauty, deception or truth? What is love crushed, destroyer of youth? You used to flirt with disaster until it finally fell for you. Drinks on the house down at the Wailing Wall next to JD's. I need something to douse the fire in that big black Mercedes. Oh, what is beauty, deception or truth? What is love crushed, destroyer of youth? You used to flirt with disaster until it finally fell for you. fly on the wall, always seeking out of the darkened corners, observer of all. I am that one last lone mystery mourner. Oh, what is beauty, deception or truth? What is love crushed, destroyer of youth? You used to flirt with disaster until it finally fell. Oh, what is beauty, deception or truth? What is love crushed, destroyer of youth? You used to flirt with disaster until it finally fell for you. Is Eric still here? I'm. All right, let's just do one more. Let's do Color Me Gone, I guess. Okay. So he's got. Your chart did it even say anything in it? Yeah. No. Yeah, let's do this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Take the key to my apartment. There's a week left on the rent. The cash that I poured in that pit could not have been worse spent. Take the stereo and records. Take the brand new TV set. Take it all for all I care. The hell out is what I get. Color me gone. I'm moving on into the night. Gonna drive till dawn. I've spent my time. I'm overdrawn. I'm in the red. Color me gone. There's coffee in the cupboard. The fridge still has some beer. If I can't fit it in the trunk, well, then it's staying here. There's 2 rooms full of memories, but nothing I hold dear. Anything I've left is yours, 'cause I'm so out of here. Color me gone. I'm moving on into the night. Gonna drive till dawn. I've spent my time. I'm overdrawn. I'm in the red. Color me gone. is quiet, the horizon beckons me to lanes of lonely blacktop as far as I can see. There's a point out in the distance, that's where I'm headed to. It doesn't matter where it is, the change is overdue. Color me gone, I'm moving on into the night. Gonna drive till dawn. I've spent my time, I'm overdrawn. I'm in the red, color me gone. Thank you all for coming out tonight, and I'm sure we're going to get home and watch the highlights and see how many times they focused on Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift. All right, thanks for coming, you guys. Drive safe on your way home. I'll repeat the deal again. If you buy a CD, we'll give you more CDs. And
Still some left in here?
give.
Can there be?
Are there still some left there?
There are still 3 left. There are 3 left, ladies and gentlemen. 3
They're
for
going
each
fast.
of your 2 hands. That's 6 per person. And we're going to clear this thing right out tonight. Thank you, Maurice Tani. Yeah. Henry Salvia. Great Kehret. So what do you say? We get him back in the late summer, something like that? Late summer?
When it's not Super Bowl Sunday. We didn't know that when we did book this. Who knew?
Who knew? We thought we might fudge it a little bit, but we wouldn't have had Henry if we had to fudge it a little bit. So we kept it right here, and thank you all for coming out, and thank you for supporting
Later in
the
the summer.
and thank you for the most brilliant music.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, wait, thanks for being here.
Matt, as always, thanks for dropping by. Unique. This particular. Yeah,
Which ones I have now? I know I got several of them, and I gotta go back and look at my next time.
Bye, Maurice. Thank you.
Are you? Where the hell are you going? What do you got to do? What's so important?
Are you getting on? He's watching the game.
All right, we'll say hi to little.